Hi guys, welcome back to My Time. Today we are going to be making cinnamon rolls, which I'm really excited about. And before the video starts, make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you want to see next. I'm using the recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction for easy cinnamon rolls. I'm going to start with the dough first. I'm using a stand mixer. You can use a hand mixer or a spatula. I'm first gonna start mixing flour, sugar, and salt in a large bowl. Alright, here's my salt. I have my flour. Make sure you tap it on the bowl, not too hard, but just tap it to make sure any other extra flour can come out too. And my sugar. Okay, here's my bowl, and you're just gonna start whisking it. Now I'm going to combine the butter and milk, and you have to make sure the milk is warm and the butter is melted. And I'm going to combine it with my yeast. Alright, now I'm going to whisk my butter, milk, and yeast until it blooms. Alright, now I'm going to take my butter, milk, and yeast and pour it into my flour, sugar, and salt bowl. And I'm also going to pour an egg into the flour bowl, and I'm using a dough hook. Poured everything into my flour bowl, and now I'm mixing it on low. Okay, here's what it looks like being mixed. And as you see, it's kind of starting to form together. Alright, now I'm going to let it mix, and halfway through I'm going to scrape the sides, and then at the end you're going to want to let it form into a ball, and there's no more flour or anything just left in the bowl. Just make sure there's none. Okay, so as you see, it's now formed into a ball, and there's no more flour or anything left. So now I'm going to transfer it onto a clean floured surface and knead it for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so right now I'm kneading it, and you want to make sure you have flour on your hands. Okay, so we have our dough right now, and I formed it into a ball, and now we're going to put it in an oiled bowl and make sure it gets on both sides, and then we're going to cover it with a towel and put it in a warm spot to see if the dough rises. You're going to want to do this for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to take our dough, and once again we're going to have a clean floured surface, and we're going to take our dough and start rolling it out into a rectangle. Now my dough, as you saw, was like a ball, and so instead of just having to roll it out, you still will, but to make it a little bit easier, you can push it down, not rip or stretch, just push it down on your surface, so it makes kind of a rectangle shape, and then just use your rolling pin from there. Alright, here's what it looks like. And now I have a bowl over here of cinnamon and brown sugar, and I'm going to take that and pour it on my dough and just kind of spread it out. So here's what it looks like now. It kind of looks like a pancake, but now you're gonna start rolling it from here up, and you're gonna roll it. Okay, so here's what it looks like, and now from this point, because it was right here, so from this point on, you should be able to just roll it, but still be gentle with it. Okay, so here they are. They look so cute with little swirl. But I'm putting 3 in each row, so we'll probably have maybe 12 or a little bit more if we can fit that. And then here's how I'm going to be cutting it. Yes, you're gonna take it and cut it in half right here. And then you're going to take it and you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna wanna go like this so that the like flat end is facing the bottom of your cinnamon roll. And I'm bringing this to a family party. Well, kind of, it's Father's Day tomorrow, so I'm bringing this over there, and I want to make everything like even. So this is another way to make them like even too. You're gonna take it, flat it, and then since this is the sharp part right here, you're gonna take it and you're gonna hold on right here, and you can just wiggle it down, and you're gonna want to cut it so it's like a little slice. And here, sometimes it gets stuck right there. So make sure you cut everything, and then here's what it looks like. And when you're putting them in your pan, you wanna like try to space them out so that they're not like just like that with each other. And yes, once again, you're gonna space it, cut it, and wiggle it. So here are how my cinnamon rolls turned out. I did have to use 2 bolts, but I made 2 dozen, aka 24 cinnamon rolls. And now we're gonna put them, you can either put them in an oven or just a warm place covered for about 60 to 90 minutes, and then I'll be back. We rolled it out so it's like really flat, but because like I said, we're going to a family get together and we want to make them like a little bit smaller. But if you want to make them bigger, you won't roll the dough out that flat. You can roll it out so there's still like you can feel like it's a little bit thicker. Okay, so here are my homemade cinnamon rolls. These ones over here are the ones we made in the bread maker. And right here are they. And they're really hot, but they look so good. And now we are going to make the icing. So right now for the icing, I have a block of softened cream cheese, a half a stick of butter, 2/3 cups of powdered sugar, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla.
Teaspoons.
Oh, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, so we're gonna add our butter and cream cheese, and I have a mixer, and so we're gonna mix that first, and then we'll add the rest of the stuff. Okay, so here is my icing right now. It looks so good. And now we're going to put it in the fridge. We're going to ice them tomorrow. And we're gonna ice them tomorrow. And for now, we're going to put the cream cheese in the fridge. Hey guys, so this is Future Violet, and I just want to let you guys know we tried the recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction, and it didn't turn out how we planned it. They were really hard, and we checked the yeast like expiration date, and it was still good. So we just think we cut them and like sliced them too thin. So I didn't put any frosting on them, but I did try them still, and it was good, but like I said, just it was too hard. And yeah, so when you're just
like baking these, make sure to roll and cut them out a little bit thicker. But besides that, they were just, yeah, it tastes good, but just too hard. But the bread machine ones were amazing. They were so good and they were fluffy. I loved them. And I brought, like I said, I brought these over to my family's house. And the only feedback I had was just to add a little bit more cinnamon to like the filling. But besides that, they were amazing. They were super soft and buttery. But I will definitely try the Sally's Baking Addiction recipe again.